Welcome to Yorman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Houston Cougars taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Cougars will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Lewis wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle, and he's knocked down.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage. I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after that completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the line.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Tulane. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Snagged in the middle. It's Turbin. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. At the 35, he's got room. a big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Cougars getting set on 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. He's got it down the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run from the shotgun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They'll keep it on the ground. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires left. And that pass picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the tailback. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And here comes the field goal unit. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. Got a little room. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They're bringing heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
14, Houston, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. You got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up into double coverage, and he picked it off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Casey.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Minnesota packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Gophers Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Minneapolis.
Lewis to throw.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Takes a shot. He's got him wide open. Nothing but green ahead. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fielded in the end zone. It's Douglas. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pressure coming. And down he goes back at the 3. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium?
Open runway ahead. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tulane. And once he got loose, it was all over. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Lewis wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run it from the gun. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. Got enough space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Green Wave! And the stomping has commenced. try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Leaves it with the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow...
Looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
No doubt, and when you're playing cover 2, you got 2 safeties deep and they account for the whole field, right? I got half the field, you got half the field. So they do a great job. You have to see and have good vision on the quarterback. You got to make sure you're breaking on the football. How about the strong safety spinning down, doing a good job seeing the ball and going and getting it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Douglas. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Now, 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Burns. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Give to the running back. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He makes the connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Touchdown, Green Wave! And the route is on. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Lewis wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Here on 3rd down.
Martin out of bounds at the 38.
Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Back open in the middle.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense working from the pistol. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense getting set for first down. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And here comes the offense on second down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Power football with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that. And here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Trying to find his man on first down. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.